On October 11th, 2025, in Broward County, Florida, a routine traffic patrol becomes a felony investigation in seconds when a lane change violation escalates into an alleged vehicular assault on a police officer.
Hey, stay in the car. You didn't realize you're being stopped?
Yeah, I pulled in here for you.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that. You know why you're being stopped?
No.
All right. You changed lanes in the intersection. You came from that left lane.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I was
across.
That
yeah.
over there.
All right, that's fine, but you still changed lanes in the intersection, right? That's why I'm stopping you. So as long as your license is good, it's just a warning. Can I see that license, please?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Any firearms in the vehicle? Huh? All right. All right. And no issues with your license?
No.
Okay. Will be 0206 2002. Yo! Hey! You don't move! Send me units. I got one at gunpoint. Don't move! Vehicle fled. I've got the passenger fled running. The driver is going westbound on Sample, Black Civic. The passenger fled westbound on Sample, on foot. Correction, a vehicle fled eastbound on Sample. It's a black Honda Civic, black female driver, and I've got a black male that fled on foot westbound.
Show me your hand!
Get out of the car, get out of the ground.
We got one detained.
Copy, one detained.
You want to come to your niece?
Delta 21, do we still have plantation or something?
Female detained, only occupant in the vehicle.
Copy, female detained, only occupant.
Any weapons, anything along you?
Someone
No.
there at, they're behind 6390 West Oakland Park Boulevard. That should be Lauderhill.
Copy, 6390 Oakland Park, now Lauderhill. Copy, 92 traffic.
Already?
10-4, Alpha 25, you can disregard. Delta 21, do we still need BSS assistance?
Spread your feet.
54.
Spread your feet.
10-4.
All right. Where's your man's at? Get in the car. Where's your boy at?
I don't know.
Don't ask me. Where's your fucking boy
I
at?
don't know.
Where's he at?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know?
I was.
You got it. What's your man's name?
And Delta 21, do we still want
Give
there?
me the pen.
I don't know his real name.
10-4.
All right. Well, let's start with Nick's name. Let's start with social
All
media.
units
Let's start
seen
with
in
all
city,
that.
all channels seen at 23.
All right. Where's your phone at?
Where's what?
Where's your phone? In the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
25,
Don't act stupid now.
Yeah.
You know why we're here.
Yeah.
Don't act stupid. Don't act like a little now.
We'll be, standing from here if you guys are here with it.
You want to act all tough when you're in the car. You get out of the car, you got to act the same way. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not tough.
Oh, you're not tough.
Yeah. You almost killed my partner.
okay.
You know that? By you reversing the way you did, you almost took him out. You understand that?
I didn't try to hit him.
Okay. What's your first name?
Torwi.
Oh, that's right. We already identified who you are.
Who are you praying to? Ain't nobody gonna help you.
What's your boyfriend's name?
No boyfriend, so
Who's that guy to you?
that was just, I don't even know him.
You don't know? You have strangers in your car now? That's what we doing?
Well, to be honest, we were just gonna go get.
How do you meet him?
I met through a friend.
A friend? Okay, so we're gonna call that friend up and we're gonna find out who the hell he is. Can we do that?
Can I get my lawyer, please?
Your what?
My lawyer.
Your lawyer?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get that opportunity, but not right now. Yeah, you're gonna see some bars. That's what you're gonna see. My car. Yeah, I'll hold it. Now you want a lawyer?
Hey, you wanna head back with us?
Hey, we're seizing her phone, the car, everything's ours now.
Yep. Everything. Goodbye. Yeah, I have to search another car now. Taking car as evidence.
Take this again, man.
A few minutes later, her father arrived on the scene.
Right now, the boy that she was with tonight probably put her in this situation.
54.
So that's why we're trying to find him as well. Because right now she's facing felony charges, and right now he's getting out on a misdemeanor.
We're gonna find who he is. It's only a matter of time. You understand, brother?
Let me see the picture.
I don't know if you could recognize him from there. He's sitting right.
No, station, man. I'm sorry, person. No. That's all you got?
So,
They got the same pants on. They've been doing a lot of shopping together.
That was here?
hmm?
No matter where it was.
Yeah.
Listen, I know she got a baby daddy. I know his name is Trey.
Trey?
Trey what? I don't know.
No, yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
Sorry.
I'm gonna tell you, look, basically, almost ran over an officer trying to flee from the traffic stop. Had he not jumped out of the way by pushing himself off of her car while he was backing up, he would have been run over. That's why there's this sort of presence right now. Okay? Had this guy, whoever this is, didn't run out of the car during the traffic stop, then this whole thing would not have happened. But he put her in this position. So that's why we want to know who he is.
So, you
Decide you want to tell us?
I just told you what I know. I just know a baby daddy. I swear to God.
Trey?
That's all.
Do you know he lived where they lived at the last
Hold on,
residence?
let me call.
Well, you know what we could do? For kids' names, we could check their birth certificate.
Yeah.
Who the dad is on the birth
Her dad
certificate.
was senior.
Senior?
Yeah, he's
Trey
a
Senior?
Let me call and get information.
What's the kid's name?
Trey.
Her kids.
Her son's name is Trey. She only got one son.
What's
Okay, so what's the last
I don't know. I'm trying to find
You don't
out.
know your grandson's last name?
No, I don't.
Okay. We'll ask.
Okay, first one comes out.
You ready?
Can I talk to her?
Who's on call for you?
Listen, man. I promise you. I'll talk to my supervisor. Give me that man's information. I'll let you speak to whoever's that to.
But what if it wasn't him?
I just want to know who the hell was in that car.
No, but what if the name, like her baby daddy, what if that wasn't?
Listen, she's protecting that person to the T. That got to be the baby daddy. I've been doing this long enough.
This is a mom. She want to talk to me.
You can put it on speaker.
Go ahead, Nick.
Good, and yourself, madam?
Something better. But my thing is, what if it wasn't him? What if it was somebody?
Listen,
Can I just talk to her so I can?
if it wasn't someone that she wants to protect, honestly, she would have gave the person up. Obviously, she's protecting this boy. I'm trying to work with her here, but she's being uncooperative, saying that she wants to lawyer up. And listen, that's her right. But I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. You understand? Like, because of the boy in the car, put her in that.
I need to talk to her.
And we will arrange that, but we need to find out who the hell is this boyfriend. So if you can give me some.
That she's saying she can talk to me.
But what I'm trying to say is, I want the boy's information first, and then I'll do anything because you helped me. I don't want to get dicked around here. Excuse my French.
Well,
all right.
We don't necessarily exactly know who that was.
But
I can tell you who baby daddy is, but I don't know.
I need to know that boy because she's protecting somebody. Listen, if I'm in a situation with you, I don't know you, and we get into a jam together, I'm gonna give you up. She's protecting that boy. She's protecting that boy. So that means someone that she loves. You understand?
That's why
That gotta be the baby daddy.
so she can tell you what you want.
You understand? Mom, I just need that boy's information. I'll put you on the phone with your daughter. I promise.
Okay, I don't want to give you nobody's name that's not. That's why I want to tell her.
And listen, that's why. Listen, the information you give me, I'm gonna verify whether it's him or not through the officer that made contact with the boy in the car. If he checks out that that's not the baby father, then guess what? We move on to the next. You understand?
But how can you verify somebody that may not have been there?
Because the officer that almost got hit by the car, which your daughter caused, he observed the individual in the car. So if I could get a hold of the baby daddy's information, I could look him up on the DMV. I could present it to the officer. This is the guy. Yeah, I doubt it.
So I mean, we don't know. That's all I know. I didn't know
she was lying, man. Like I said, you in the jam. You're gonna protect the one that means everything to you, and that's that man. It's not gonna be no random boy. She wouldn't give up the random boy. I've been a cop a long time. I respect it. All right, I know when people lying through their teeth. Okay, you understand? I know your daughter's holding back because she's trying to protect that person. You understand? And we're just trying to get to the next step here. If you guys choose to lawyer up and that whatever, and she's gonna be charged with aggravated battery. She almost collided into a vehicle, collided into my partner. Actually, I should say.
She collided into your car.
She almost attempted. She reversed into my partner. My partner had to push off the vehicle to separate himself before he was crushed by the vehicle. Okay.
So you said multiple felonies?
That's the only charge I know is right now. Work on the information. I'll get back with you. Let me go talk to my supervisor. All right?
Child, anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him present with you, where you will be in question. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any question or make any statements. Do you understand your rights as I've explained to you? Okay, having these rights in mind, are you willing to answer my questions? Huh? You want a lawyer? Okay. Alright, thank you.
An improper lane change provides probable cause under Florida law. The Fourth Amendment is satisfied the moment the violation is observed. At that stage, Reynolds is facing nothing more than a traffic citation. That changes when the officer approaches and the situation destabilizes. According to reports, Reynolds shifts the vehicle into reverse and accelerates toward the officer. Under Florida statutes 784.021 and 784.07, aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer requires an intentional act that places the officer in reasonable fear of imminent violence using a deadly weapon. A motor vehicle qualifies as a deadly weapon when used in a manner capable of causing serious bodily harm. Officers state the vehicle moved toward one of them, forcing him to push off to avoid being struck. If proven, that satisfies the elements of the felony. The second escalation is flight. Once she allegedly refused commands and fled, the charge of fleeing or attempting to elude under Florida Statute 316.1935 is triggered. A high-speed pursuit across jurisdictions elevates the severity. At that point, this is no longer a traffic matter. It is a felony investigation. She is also charged with resisting an officer without violence, which requires knowingly obstructing an officer engaged in a lawful duty. Non-compliance that interferes with the stop meets that standard. Driving while license suspended is a separate statutory offense. The state must prove she operated the vehicle and knew her license was suspended. Knowledge becomes a factual issue for trial. The improper lane change remains on the charge sheet, but it is legally insignificant compared to the felony counts. The Fifth Amendment issue arises after her arrest. When Reynolds requested a lawyer, interrogation had to stop under Miranda and Edwards. She has no legal obligation to identify a passenger who fled. Silence is protected. However, invoking counsel does not erase conduct that allegedly occurred before arrest. She was booked into the Broward County Main Jail and later released on a $15,000 bond. As of February 2026, the case remains in the pretrial phase in the 17th Judicial Circuit. no publicly confirmed trial date has been set. The case is moving through discovery and status hearings, where evidence is exchanged and the court determines trial readiness. The central issue at trial will be intent. If prosecutors prove she deliberately reversed in a manner that placed the officer in reasonable fear of being crushed, the aggravated assault charge stands. If the defense creates reasonable doubt about intent and frames the movement as panic rather than a targeted threat, the felony exposure weakens significantly. This case turned on a single moment, a lawful traffic stop, a vehicle placed in reverse, an officer forced to react. That is where the constitutional landscape shifted from citation to felony prosecution. Thanks for watching. If you found this legal breakdown informative, like, share, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments below.